everybody, and welcome to part two of the exotic Destiny 2 exotic tier list. I'm still here with my main man, Corey. Woo!
Hello.
It's still the same list. Our opinions have not changed. Yours are still wrong. Let's get a move on.
All right. Next up, we have Izanagi's Burden. I think everybody started to like Izanagi's Burden as of late. Um,
It's
I,
always
I guess
been
a lot more.
it's always been good. I think it's always been great. It's been nerfed a couple times, but people have still used it for weapon swap strategies like auto loading rocket slash auto loading grenade launcher and then swapping to Izanagi's, which I
Yeah,
definitely
it's
used
definitely
in my vow
yeah, it's
day one.
definitely yeah, it's definitely gotten use in Spire of the Watcher as well. I've seen some videos of people using Izanagi's in Spire of the Watcher,
Yeah, I've seen that
and
as well.
I think I don't know if this was a one phasing Spire of the Watcher boss video or not, but I think they were using Izanagi's.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say A tier,
Um,
just because it doesn't really have much use outside of um, damage. You know what I
okay.
mean?
A tier. All right.
If it I guess if it had more ammo um, carry around, it would be probably S tier. Or if it fired faster, it would probably be S tier.
Jade Rabbit. It's not that great in PvE.
It
It's
is it's decent in PvP.
I want to give it a B, maybe?
Okay, yeah, I don't use Jade Rabbit, so you probably know more about it than I do. But
I remember when
I like,
momentum control came out, it was one-shotting people, or one-shot
oh yeah,
headshots. So people were using that a lot.
oh yeah,
Alright,
Toaster.
the toaster, the Jotun.
Jotun is definitely at least A tier. I will not accept anything below B or C.
I think it just goes right up to A tier. Put it there.
All right, A tier,
No discussion.
no discussion. All
The
right,
Lament, S tier, no discussion.
S tier, yes.
Last word,
A tier,
A tier, really?
yeah, it's good in PvP. It's good in PvE.
It's good
I
in
mean,
PvE? That's news to me.
oh yeah, I used it in PvE a lot actually.
I should maybe take it out sometime for dinner. For dinner, I've heard it's like Chinese food.
Yeah, it's definitely like Chinese food. Yeah. You feel like a cowboy. I
No,
think that's why one of
I said I feel like it likes Chinese food.
the.
At least
I
that's what I
thought you
tried.
meant.
At least that's what I tried to say.
I thought you meant it has the same energy as Chinese food.
Nah,
Okay, yeah, A tier.
Le
Um,
Monarch. Le
lemon.
Monarch. Le Monarchy.
I used this for the Grandmaster Dungeon the other day that we did. I think this was a game changer, definitely. It has the intrinsic overload trait,
Oh
I
yeah,
think,
it
right?
does. It does. That's right.
So I'm probably going to either put it in B or A, just because it's really good.
I put in. I was gonna say S, but I'm thinking A.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. All
Legend
right.
of Acreus. It's got Trench Barrel, which I like, but I don't see people using it. I would love for it to be meta, because I know Corey doesn't like it, and I want him to suffer.
I've never used Legend of Acreus because I don't have it.
Oh,
Um,
I thought someone else. Maybe it was someone else who said that they don't like using it.
yeah, no, I don't. I don't think I have it, anyways. I might have it, but I don't know.
No, you wouldn't
Being,
have. Well, unless you've got it from the kiosk.
I don't know.
All right,
All right,
put it in the B.
B tier.
Yeah,
All
that's
right,
right. It's in B. It's above Fourth Horseman. Cry,
cry
cry.
about it. Cry me a river.
In
I
fact,
think
put
people
Fourth Horseman in D. Put it in D. Put it. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Cry harder.
okay. I think people are gonna be more happy that it's below chaperone. Leviathan's breath.
I've used it quite a bit this season.
Me too. I've used it quite a bit as well. I think it's really good. The draw time is pretty long, but other than that, it's really good.
I think that's a valid drawback for a bow, for a heavy bow.
Yeah, for the amount of time it has the same draw time as like a linear fusion, right? Comparable damage to a
Yeah,
linear fusion. Um, so I'll probably either say A or B.
I'll say B
Probably not a
plus.
B plus. All right.
Or
I'll put it in A then. Or should I
okay.
make a B plus?
No, no, this is
Row.
a compromise. So, or this is
All
a
right.
teamwork. My ranking isn't above yours.
All right. So we have truth. I know truth got nerfed. I think
Truth
not a lot of
was
people
it?
use it.
I don't remember it being nerfed. I just remember people stopped using it.
Yeah, especially when Galahorn came out.
Yeah, I think truth doesn't get much use nowadays. I want to think of it as a C minus.
All right. I'll put it in. I'll put it in C.
Okay.
All right.
Actually, no, put it in D.
All right.
Lord of
All
Wolves.
right.
I remember reading the
Oh,
patch notes one day, and it said people didn't like how you had to hold reload to. People didn't like how you had to get a kill. Well, I think the the this week at Bungie said feedback has shown that people don't like how Lord of Wolves triggers its fast. It's a longer range beam on a kill, and they would prefer if it was They'd would prefer it if it was a toggle, so that they didn't have to use it all the time because it's a big ammo consumption and it's not something they can control. And then it was PvP meta for that whole season, and that was crazy.
yeah. I remember it being PvP meta and not playing PvP at all.
Yeah.
Just simply because Lord of Wolves was annoying and it was everywhere.
Yeah.
Um, Other than that, I don't have any hatred towards Lord of Wolves. I can't speak for some reason. I might be having a stroke. So if you if you want to put it in your C tier, probably at the same level as Chaperone, don't you think?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
C.
Lumina,
Lumina. Someone in
great
a
gun.
raid this past weekend said, "Guys, I got 2,000 Crucible kills on my Lumina." And we were like, "No." And he put it on, and we were like, "You're lying." And it was hilarious. Lumina's
Really
good
funny.
support.
It is. I like Lumina. I think it's a great gun.
Where would you put it?
B plus.
Okay, okay. I was gonna say B, but that would put it in the same place either way.
Yeah. All right. Oh Lord.
Malfeasance. It's got, I think, intrinsic unstoppable now, and its damage was buffed, or at least the explosion was.
Yeah. I haven't used Malfeasance in a while just because it's been sitting in my vault. Kind of forgot about it, honestly.
Another one of those kinetic hand cannons. I want to put it in B, because I think it's on the same
Okay.
level as maybe Hawkmoon, maybe.
Yeah, I'll say yeah.
Yeah,
It definitely has the damage aspect of Hawkmoon, but it doesn't really have like the survivability of these two of Spades and
yeah.
Crimson. Um, but yeah,
Merciless was buffed this season, and it can throw hands.
Oh yeah, I heard Merciless has been getting used a lot in Spire of the Watcher.
Yeah, and I had never imagined that I would see Merciless used as a comparison for damage tests when like comparing the top DPS, and it's high on the list. Even if it's not top, it's still high. I'd put it
Right.
on A.
Okay. I'll agree with that. Yeah, I can say Merciless is pretty high. All right. I don't use this one, so I don't know it.
I've used it a little bit. It's kind of good. B minus.
B minus. All right. I'll say C, just because it's forgettable.
Okay.
Monte Carlo, A plus at least.
Okay. I won't
Yeah.
I won't I haven't used it much, so I won't really have much to say.
It is probably one of the most iconic Destiny 2 weapons aside from Ace of Spades or Crimson or something like that. But it's definitely
I think it was it in Destiny
good.
1 as well?
I think it was in Destiny 1.
I want to put it in A. I don't want to put it in S though.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
All right.
All right. This one's good. This one's good. I think just simply because it has um, the turret with it, I think it's pretty good.
Where would you put it?
Probably either B, probably around B area.
I agree. I haven't really used it, so I think it'd go in B as well.
It's definitely good for helping with survivability and adding on damage if you're doing PvP.
Hmm.
Just like an extra fire for PvP. And I think correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the bullets track
I'm not
from
sure.
the turret. From the turret.
I don't know.
Um, we don't need an explanation for this one.
That goes right to
Uh,
S.
this one,
It got the
I
fast
hate
pass.
this. Yeah, I don't think anybody likes this gun.
I used it quite a bit when I first got it. I worked on the catalyst a lot, but I don't really. I think maybe if it worked well with Solar 3.0, maybe. Like if it could cause ignitions and apply Scorch. But
Is it okay if I put it in D?
yeah, that's okay.
Okay, okay. Some, uh,
Prometheus Lens, that's not the best right now.
no, it's
I think
not the
it's
best.
I think it's maybe gotten a buff recently, but I want to think of it as a C minus.
Yeah,
But
I'll probably say D just because it's kind of fun to use.
okay.
Yeah, especially for some ad clear areas, it's pretty fun. Um, all right, what do you think of this guy?
Do you remember what it's called?
No.
The Prospector.
I don't remember what these things are called sometimes.
I think it's
It's
fun.
weird because I've used this one more than Queen Break.
Hmm. I think it's fun to use. I remember when it was meta. It's not meta now. I wonder what the next meta will be because right now it's linear fusions, but they said they're gonna change it up a bit. So will it be
Yeah.
rockets? Some special weapon? Will it be grenade launchers
Well,
again? Snipers? We'll have to see. We'll have
if
to
they're
see.
changing it up, I don't think they're gonna make it grenade launchers again. They might just change it to something nobody uses, like sniper rifles or something.
Right. I think the only time snipers really had their shine was either Whisper of the Worm or maybe Year One before Whisper with Darcy.
Yeah. All right. So
I wanted to put it in C.
yeah, that's where I was gonna put it. Queenbreaker. Queenbreaker is another one of the exotics of one of the first exotics I got on my own. Um, I liked it when I used it, but I don't really think it has much use right now because there's better like legendary linear fusions.
Yeah, especially it's a power. It used to be meta, but for Gambit at least, I used it in Gambit a bit.
So I'll probably put it in either C or B.
I want to put it in D.
I'm gonna put it in D.
Or if you think it doesn't deserve D,
But I was gonna say C just for like sympathetic reasons, but it logically, or I guess its use is not condoning enough for C.
right? And this list is without sympathy. Everything in this list is logical, factual, and absolutely correct. There
Yeah,
is nothing
we're not
here,
gonna talk about fighting lion.
nothing wrong, nothing. If you think there is something where it shouldn't be, you're wrong or you're blind.
Suck it up. All right, so this one is at least is a B plus probably.
Yeah, I don't really want to talk about it because I think it's just been talked to death. Put it at B
I'm gonna
plus.
I'll put it in B.
Yeah,
B is fine for that. All right, this guy, this one right here.
that's a
Uh,
fun one.
this is a very fun one, especially with its exotic trait, dunking on all of these guys and creating your own little bubble shield, like mobile bubble shield. That's so much fun.
Where would you put it
Um,
though?
I'd probably put it in B, either B or A.
Yeah, I want to say A minus.
I'll put it in A then.
Okay.
This guy,
Salvations. I've only used it like maybe one time, and that was in the Shattered Throne. We were doing the Wish Ender quest. We forgot we lost one of the orbs, and we had dropped down a big drop after the first thrall section, the one where you have to move really slow. There's a drop at the end, and we missed an orb. And the guy who's with us said, "Ha, good luck getting back up there for the orb." And then he left because we couldn't get up there for the orb. But I pulled out Salvation's grip, and I easily got up that wall for the orb.
did you want to say like D?
Yeah, D. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I just had to share this story.
Yeah, it's not good outside of anything besides parkour. I've seen a few Crucible clips where they kind of bamboozled the enemies, but that was about it.
Right. Sleeper Simulant. It's been pretty good recently. Put it in
Yeah,
A, I think.
put it in A. Yeah, A. Yeah, because it's been good in a lot of seasons.
Yeah.
Derm.
Uh, I've used it a
eh.
little bit. It's got a cool reload animation
Yeah, this one kind of has the same energy as Rat King. Like you have to pair it. You have to pair it with
with
another
something.
gun,
Well, Rat King you pair
but,
it with
but
people.
you have to rely on people, which I think you have to actually formulate yourself to do.
Like
You
while we're
have to
talking about Rat King, let's move it somewhere.
Rat King. I'm probably going to put Rat King in C,
Okay,
just because it doesn't have any use if you're by yourself. But if you're with people, it probably does.
let's put Sturm there as well.
All right, Sunshot. That's an A plus.
I agree. I think that was my first exotic weapon because that's what you
Yeah.
could choose exotics at a certain point in the Red War campaign. The first time you could choose it was armor. The second time it was weapons. I remember the options were Risk Runner, Graviton Lance, and Sunshot. I chose Sunshot, and I have not regretted that decision since.
Oh yeah. I think I chose Risk Runner.
Shame.
Suros Regime. I don't really like this gun
I think it's got good
just
uses in PvP.
just because it's an off-brand sweet business.
Oh yeah, Sweet Business is on a whole nother level.
Um, so I'll probably say just B, just because it is good. It's just not the best.
Okay, I'll say B minus, or no B. I'll say B. Leave it at B.
Sweet business is S.
Of course. Just casually, Sweet Business S for Sweet Business. Stupendous business.
Benda's business. It's our business. Um, I don't know where to put this one. I don't know where to put him.
Yes, this one. The Scout
This one.
Rifle from Season 9. Season
I
of
remember using it
Dawn.
during. I remember using it during PvP a lot, and it got me some good kills, some good clips.
With a
But
name that no one would forget.
uh,
Uh, it was from the Season Pass. It shoots arc things. You keep talking, you keep talking.
yeah, it's it's the same on both sides, you know. Um, you can mirror it, and it looks great. I think it's called symmetry.
Yes, it is. I was
There
thinking
you go.
of the Muse album in my head, Origin of Symmetry. That's the first thing that popped in my head, and I knew that's wrong. Because I thought it was a multi-word name, but it's
Right.
not. So that's why I disregarded the word symmetry altogether.
Yeah, it's symmetry. Okay, I just confirmed it by looking at Google.
Yeah.
Um,
Um,
I'm gonna put this in either B or C, just
B
because
minus.
okay, I'll put it in C because I
Okay.
don't use it anymore, and I think it got nerfed. Like just damage nerf because I think people were using it too much in PvP. This one is not good.
Goes
D.
in
It
D.
takes too long to charge up when you're sprinting. Terabah. I don't have Terabah, but I heard it's really good for PvP and PvE.
I want to give it a B.
Okay, just because it's annoying. Thorn. Thorn
Another.
is good. I want to say B plus.
I want to say A minus.
All right, we'll go with B.
Okay.
Thunder
Well,
Lord.
I want to. Thorn. Okay, never mind, never mind. I don't want to talk about Thorn. I want the Thorn lovers to hate me. Thorn gets a D. No, no, no. Leave it a B.
Um, okay, Thunder Lord.
A. It got intrinsic overload recently. I've used it in Kingsfall a lot.
Same. Tiku's Divination. That one's at least B.
I
B
want to get
plus.
the Catalyst, but I have to get kills with it in Crucible, and it's pretty difficult for me. Maybe when
Yeah,
momentum control comes around, I'll try it
and
again.
I exclusively got it in momentum control.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
I got it in a week while momentum control was around, so I want to say B. And you remember me playing with this a lot.
Oh yeah. I think that's when you like were you a break in a break right before a season of the Chosen, or
I think I was. I think I just took a break from Destiny 2 for a while
because I think
and got back into it.
from that point on you've been pretty consistent.
Yeah, pretty consistent with my playing.
Okay. Okay.
uh,
Okay. All right, next weapon, Tommy's matchbook.
Tommy's matchbook is pretty good. I like it.
Hold on, there's something wrong about the block between A and Divinity. Like it's wrong somehow.
Oh yeah, hold
Okay, I feel at ease. Feel at ease.
on.
Tommy's matchbook, uh, C plus. I want to say.
Yeah, I want to put it in B just because I like it.
Okay, we'll do rapid fire. You ready?
Yeah.
Unless there's something specific that we want to talk about it.
Okay.
How many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, we'll do the final 10 rapid fire.
Okay.
Tractor. What do you want to do?
C.
Okay.
This one, uh, probably B. I want to say
Okay.
B. That
B.
was shows B. Uh,
What you need to Google
This is
S.
S tier. Okay. Two-tailed fox, probably C.
No, D. Well, I'd say D.
D. Okay. D is fine. This one is C or B. What do you want to put it
B, because I like using it in Crucible a lot.
in? Okay. This one, not great, but probably not B level. I want to put it in C.
Okay.
This one is at least A.
Yeah, but my, how the mighty have fallen.
Oh, true. Very true.
I want to think of it as B plus though, but I can't bear to see it any lower than A.
Yeah. Uh,
Wish
Wish
Ender.
Ender. Ah, B.
A.
Oh,
It got intrinsic
A.
anti-barrier.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Wither Horde. Uh,
S.
S tier. Okay. Come on, Wither Horde. My computer is slowly killing itself. Um, this one.
And
Uh,
finally, the Xenophage.
Xenophage is automatic S tier.
Automatic. Really?
Automatic S tier. Yeah, in my opinion, it's S tier just because it's had so many uses and it's been so good to us over the years.
Okay. Alright, so now I think what we'll do is you have one exotic that you can move anywhere. Oh wait, hold on. Wait, we have the exotic since then. Uh
Oh yeah.
hold on, I gotta look at actually if you can move any of these exotics anywhere, where would you like right now, you can change one if you want.
Um, Kind of looking at these. I know people are going to be mad about Black Talon being really low just because it's good. Um, I would move. Jesus, this is hard.
I guess you don't have
Um,
to move anything.
no, I'm gonna move something. I, in my own personal opinion, I think Thorn should be higher.
Okay.
Where did we put Thorn?
It's right
Thorn's
there.
okay.
Yeah.
I think it should be an A just because I've used it so much recently and I like it. I've used it for a lot of the campaign missions that came out recently and a lot of like the seasonal missions.
Okay.
I think it's just good.
All right.
If you had something, what would you do?
Ooh, I don't know, but we're out of time, so we're gonna go ahead with with the
Part
to the bonus
three.
round. No, no, we can still. This part is still like this part's 28 minutes right now. The last one was 40 minutes.
Oh yeah, jeez.
Okay,
Thank you,
so
guys.
kinetic exotics. We're gonna rapid fire.
Okay,
The Cryosthegia 77K.
that's the sidearm, right?
Yeah,
I didn't. I don't like it just because just because it's not the best.
I don't like it
And
either.
after you do the charge up shot, you don't have any ammo remaining. So if you're in PvP, your enemy's frozen, but you can't do anything. You can't shoot at them.
That's a
It's
good
just
point. You
not
have to
the
switch
best.
to something. Yeah, I'd put it in.
Especially if you have a shotgun, you don't have any ammo in your other weapon. So if you froze them and you're really far away, you have to run up to them and punch them, and they unfreeze before you're able to reload.
Right, so put it in. I think I would put it in D.
I'll put it in D as well.
Ager Scepter. I'd put it in
Ooh,
S.
S tier, yeah. Ager Scepter has crazy damage, great ad clear. Yeah, Ager Scepter is S.
The Forerunner.
Forerunner, yeah, that's the Halo weapon, so I'm gonna put it in A, and it gives you like actual hand grenades for your
Yeah.
grenade.
I did a
So I'm
double
gonna put it
special
in A.
build recently with it in a trace rifle, and it seemed to work pretty well. I loved using it. Great ammo economy for a special weapon.
Oh yeah. All right.
Osteostriga. I'm gonna say S.
S tier, yeah. Everybody loves Osteo Striga. It's
Touch of Malice.
probably one. Touch of Malice. I haven't been able to use Touch of Malice.
I would say B because it's a niche weapon. You gotta have a good source of healing for it to
Yeah,
work.
I agree.
Revision Zero.
Which one is this?
That's the new exotic with the pulse rifle that you have to do in all the quests with the Seraph mission.
Oh yeah, I don't like Revision Zero.
Really?
Yeah, I personally I just think it takes too long to charge up.
Alright, alright, where would you put it?
Well, it's not horrible. Like once you do get it charged up, you have you have a lot at your disposal. You have a lot of damage. So I'm probably going to put it in B.
Okay. Okay, I
Right?
agree. B. All three. Now onto the energy weapons. The three exotic glaives.
I haven't unlocked those yet.
Me neither. They go in D because I've
Yeah, I
heard
haven't
they're
gotten.
not the
I don't know
best.
who they are. Yeah, and I don't see anybody using them. So
Dead Messenger.
Dead Messenger.
I'll say
Which
A.
one's which one's this Dead
It's
Messenger?
the three. It's the wave frame grenade launcher. That's three shots. Three
Oh yeah,
waves.
I love Dead Messenger. Dead Messenger's good. I'm going to say A as well.
All right. Collective obligation. That's the vow the disciple exotic. You have to build into it because it does a lot of void stuff. I'll give it B plus.
Okay, I don't have it, so I'll go with whatever you say.
Okay. Trespasser. This arc sidearm.
Trespasser isn't bad, but it doesn't really. It's not the best, honestly. I would give it either a B, C.
I'll say B.
Okay, what do you
Delic.
think about it?
Uh, I want to use it more to figure out.
Oh, yeah, I want to try to use it more too, just because I don't want to have a strong opinion on it because I haven't used it all that much. But
Right. Delicatum. That's the fusion rifle from last season, season pass.
did I get deleted too? Hold on, I have to see if I got it.
I'm gonna say it's not really anything super special. I'd say C plus because it can still
Yeah, it's
jolt
not.
enemies.
It's not anything really that special. I just looked it up. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I would say C,
All
just
right.
because it's not awesome.
Then the Manticore. That's from this season.
Oh, I love the Manticore. Manticore is probably A tier.
Really, I don't like it too much.
You don't like it too much.
No, no, not for me.
Um, let's say B tier.
Um, we can
No.
no, no, no. We can leave it in A if you
Okay.
want. Yeah, we'll leave it in A. Hierarchy
All
of
right.
Needs. The bow from the dungeon. The new dungeon, Spire
I
of the
haven't I
Watcher.
haven't gotten I haven't gotten hierarchy of need yet.
I've gotten it. I want to give it an A minus because of it doesn't work in every situation. You gotta be stationary and you have to be the one getting the kills.
Gotcha.
Alrighty. That was all the energy weapons. Now we're on to power weapons. Galahorn.
Oh, Galahorn is S tier.
S. Parasite.
Parasite's pretty good, but it doesn't have great range, so I'm going to say B tier. It does a lot of damage and has good area of effect.
I want to say A because I don't think the range really hurts it too much.
That's fair. It is good when you're surrounded.
Yeah, so I'll say A for Parasite. Grand Overture. I want to say A minus because I used it before it got buffed and now it's buffed. Now other people are using it.
Grand Overture is really good. I used it during a lot of the Legendary campaign and to help one of our new light friends get through the Legendary campaign. Um, I'll
Okay.
say I'll say A tier. I'll say A tier.
And last but not least, Heart Shadow, the sword from Duality.
I don't have Heart Shadow, unfortunately.
Me neither. I've heard it's not very good. It gets a C minus.
Alright, see it is.
All right, now on to the exotic armor. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
We'll do that another time.
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I don't want to talk about those. I
Okay.
enjoy talking about the weapons, not the armor.
Yeah, the armor is iffy, but the weapons you have solid concrete proof.
Yeah,
Armor you can have mods, you can have different things that makes each one different, whatever.
right.
And not
Well,
everybody has everything. So
I think that is it for this video. Please dislike this video. No, don't dislike it.
don't dislike,
Please
please.
dislike, unsubscribe, close your tabs, clear your history, erase all evidence that you've ever seen this video, and leave a comment below on what tier list you think we should do next. And I'm sure that this will get tons of comments, as all my videos do.
Because all of them, all of the worldwide Dylan videos do.
Yes, this is Worldwide Dylan signing off. See you again in 5 years.
No, it won't be 5 years. We'll see them
Nah,
soon.
it'll be 5 years. Goodbye.
See you guys in 2028.